go with the key matchup in this game right off the bat. Bills at New York Football Giants. Eli Manning against, I think you can argue, especially with Nick Collins out, the best safety core in the NFL, at least playing like it. George Wilson, the season ended today. I've said this before this week. He should be the Defensive Player of the Year. The guy is playing his best football of his career. 47 tackles, a forced fumble, 3 interceptions in 5 games. That's insane. And then you have Ryan Scott playing solid football, Jarius Byrd playing solid football, Terrence McGee finally back healthy. Hopefully he can stay healthy, something he has struggled to do over the last couple years, really ever since Nate Clements left Buffalo and he became the starting number 1 corner. And I say all this about Buffalo's safety. They're number 1 in the NFL in interceptions. They're number 1 with 12. They're number 1 in the NFL in terms of interceptions or touchdowns with 3. And Eli Manning still reverts back to his old tricks. Throw for 400 yards against the Seahawks, but then throw a boatload of interceptions and throw a pick 6 that clinch the game the other way. Branding Browner, seriously, the guy probably should be a basketball player, 6'4", 210, 220, whatever he is. That is maybe the biggest matchup of the week in the NFL in terms of importance. And then you also look at Marshawn Lynch running for 90+ yards a carry and only 10 carries in New Jersey last week against the Giants. Granted, they have had one of the worst runs of luck in this season in terms of injuries, especially on the defensive side. And Justin Tuck, the best defensive player, was out last week. He's going to be out this week. And I think it's pretty safe to say Fred Jackson is better than Marshawn Lynch. And amazingly, the Buffalo Bills offensive line is playing better than another NFL team. Let alone Seattle Seahawks, who have their own problems. Fred Jackson, one thing I've wondered about him, especially this season, the guy's 30 years old, how is he doing this? And if you're a running back, you're lucky to play decent football at 28 years old, let alone play great football at 30. And I figured it out. He went to community college, played in the United Indoor Football League out of college, then played for a couple seasons, then played in NFL Europe for a year, and then finally played for the Bills and didn't get very much playing time early on with the Bills. So he has fresh legs compared to a lot of NFL running backs at his age, and he's doing an amazing job. Andy Leach, the left guard, who was benched, and they tried to left tackle him, and that, of course, was not going to work, and it did not work. He's playing better. He's second round pick a couple years ago, so there isn't that high hopes for him. He's finally playing consistent football. Hopefully that'll last if you're a Bills fan. Eric Wood is providing stability in there. He's basically the only consistently good for the last 2 seasons on that offensive line for the Buffalo Bills. And I know this game is in New York. Since I was a child, they're mixed up. They're the New York Giants and then the New York Jets, but they don't play in New York. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Anyways, it's in New Jersey. It's at the New Meadowlands, or whatever they call it. But the Bills are playing really good football in terms of team football. The 30th in total defense, but they're forcing turnovers. They're always around the ball, especially those safeties. And Nick Barnett has been a steal. I don't know why the Philadelphia Eagles didn't sign him or want to. That's another story. I gotta take the Bills in this one. 31-24 Buffalo, 45-1. still don't think they're a good team, but I think they're going to go to 5-1. Go figure. There you go.